Clock hit midnight at the rusty spur. Last call echoing low. Bartender wiping down whiskey rings like he's done 1,000 times before. I stepped outside behind the alley with a Marlboro and regret, watching neon bleed through puddles, trying hard not to forget. Now it's a smoke break behind the bar, and old wounds showing scars. Every drag and every flame still burns with your name. And though the crowd keeps laughing loud, loneliness still hangs around. Yeah, somewhere beneath these neon lights, broken hearts survive tonight. There's a jukebox playing Merle Haggard inside through the back door crack, and some cowboy crying at the counter like life finally hit him back. The waitress said, "You're doing all right." I lied and said, "Just tired." Funny how men learn hiding pain like it's something to admire. Now it's a smoke break behind the bar, and memories in the dark. Every whiskey glass and song still tells me where you've gone. And though tomorrow comes too fast, some nights forever last. Yeah, somewhere in this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe your bars ain't built for healing, maybe they're built for surviving pain, where lonely souls keep breathing until the sunrise comes again. And every ember fading slow feels like another goodbye. Now it's smoke break behind the bar, and a lonely cowboy heart. Every scar and every mile still hurts once in a while. And though life keeps moving on, part of me still holds on, right there beneath those neon blues, missing you tonight. Some people go home after midnight, some just keep wandering.
The iron bell swings over the ridge, it hits the valley like a stone. I watch the dust settle on the cloth, waiting for what I've always known. The stove is cold and the air is thin. I haven't moved since the break of day. I feel the weight of every sin, that I was never strong enough to pray. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. I see the cars parked on the grass, beneath the oaks beside the gate. Your side of the bench is cold as glass, while I just sit and negotiate, while I just sit and negotiate with a God I haven't spoken to in more years than I care to count. I'm looking for a drop of dew instead of climbing up the holy mount. Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. They say the water heals the sick, but I'm still buried in the red. The preacher's talking to the wind while I'm hearing every word you said. Under the burden of a broken man, Sunday morning without you is a debt I can't ever pay. The bells are ringing for the fold while I'm just throwing it away, throw it all away. Yeah, the peace is gone, so far away. Let the iron ring, let it ring. It don't change a thing, sun, without you. Just the grit and the dust, without you. Nothing left but the rust, Sunday ringing out for me. Just let it ring.
Angin padang, suara pelana, kuda pelan berjalan. Easy now, just like the old days. Deep breath, one more ride before the sun goes down. Dusty trail and a fading sky, golden light on worn out hands. Every mile behind these eyes, a life not many understand. This old hat's seen better days, just like the man it shades, but I wouldn't trade a single mile for a softer place to stay. Ain't about how long you ride, it's about the way you go. One last ride at sundown, with the wind against my face. Every wrong I ever made, time has slowly erased. I ain't chasing anything, ain't got nothing left to prove. Just one last ride at sundown, with a soul that's finally true. There were nights I lost my way, chasing ghosts I couldn't catch. There were loves I let slip through, and some I can't forget. But every scar I carry now feels lighter than before. Guess a man learns peace someday when he ain't fighting anymore. You can't outrun your past, but you can make it right. One last ride at sundown, with the wind against my face. Every wrong I ever made, time has slowly erased. I ain't chasing anything, ain't got nothing left to prove. Just one last ride at sundown, with a soul that's finally true. Oh, if there's a place beyond this road where the lost ones finally meet, I hope I'll see familiar faces standing right in front of me. And I'll tip my hat real slow, say I did the best I could, and ride on through forever like I always knew I would. One last ride at sundown, and I ain't afraid to go. Every mile has led me here, more than you could ever know. If this road just fades away into something I can't see, then let that final sunset be the last of me. Kuda berhenti, angin pelan. Oh, easy now, that'll do. Angin, lalu sunyi total.
Sometimes I miss the person I used to be, before life changed everything without forcing every smile. Back when the world felt open wide and hope could run for miles. I had fire inside my chest and dreams bigger than this town. Now I barely recognize the man I've become. Take me back when I was me, before the nights got hard to sleep, before goodbye became my truth, before I lost my reckless youth. I miss the heart I used to know, before the hurt, before the cold. There's a piece of me back when I was me. I still drive past old places where we used to waste our time. Now the lights feel dimmer there, like memories losing shine. Every scar changed something, every loss took something too. And somewhere in the wreckage, I stopped feeling like the truth. Take me back when I was me, before the nights got hard to sleep, before goodbye became my truth, before I lost my reckless youth. I miss the heart I used to know, before the hurt, before the cold. Sometimes I still believe there's a piece of me back when I was me. maybe he's still in there somewhere.
Out here, time moves different. Days feel longer, nights feel colder, and the things you want to say sometimes never make it home. Boots and sand, miles from home. Another night under foreign skies. Got your picture in my pocket, keeps me holding on inside. Every morning feels the same. Dust and echoes in my head, but I hear your voice in silence, and every word I never said. These are letters I never sent, words I never got to say. Every I love you I held back gets heavier every day. If I don't make it home someday, just know this truth I meant. All my heart was in those pages, letters I never sent. You said, don't you change out there, stay the man I always knew. But war don't ask for who you were, it changes all of you. I've seen things I can't explain, things I wish I never knew. But through the noise and all the pain, I still hold on to you. These are letters I never sent, words I never got to say. Every I miss you in my chest gets louder every day. If I don't make it home someday, just know this truth I meant. Every beat of my heart was yours, in letters I never sent. If this is where my story ends, don't you cry too long. Just remember all the love we had and how it made us strong. Tell my mama I tried my best, tell my daddy I stood tall. And if you ever think of me, just remember I gave it all. Found a paper in my coat tonight, wrote your name in every line. Tried to say the words out loud, but they never came out right. So I folded up that piece of me and tucked it deep away. Guess some love don't need a voice to me, what it should say. These are letters I never sent, still written in my soul. Every dream we ever had, here's a story left untold. If I don't make it home someday, don't let my love forget I was yours in every moment.
sent. If you're hearing this, I'm already gone. But I never stopped loving you. Signal fades to silence.
I've been thinking about this moment for a long, long time. Every road I've ever taken led me right to your eyes. From that night under neon lights to slow dances in headlights, every memory we made still feels like yesterday. Through the laughter, through the pain, through the sunshine and the rain, every step just brought me here. Standing close, holding you near, with a heart I can't control. There's just one thing left to say. So I'm down on one knee tonight, with these words I've held inside. I see mornings by your side, coffee cups and sleepy eyes, little moments, simple things that mean more than diamond rings. I see years and I see time, with your hand always in mine. Every wrinkle, every day, I'll still love you the same way. Every fear just fades away when I hear your name. So I'm down on one knee tonight, with these words I've held inside. All my dreams are in your eyes. Girl, you're my forever life. Through every high and every fall, I'll be there through it all. Say you'll stay, don't let me be alone. Will you make this heart your home? Just a word, then I'll prove it every day. With every breath, every beat, I'll never walk away. Take this ring and take my soul. You're the reason I'm whole. Right here under these lights, I'm asking you tonight. I'm down on one knee tonight, no more hiding what I feel inside. Every dream begins with you, every road leads me to you. Through the fire, through the rain, I'll be yours through every pain. Say you'll stay, don't let me go. Will you love me forevermore? Just say yes, and I'll never let you go.
Press fiddle, crowd noise, pool balls cracking.
stomp those boots and sing it with us. Friday night in the place packed tight, neon buzzing red and blue. Cowboys lined up by the dance floor lights, trying to find somebody new. Bartender laughing, pouring doubles fast, while the jukebox fights the band. Everybody acting like this now ain't ever gonna end. Come on now! Fill 'em up high! Hey, hey! Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Pretty little cowgirl spinning around like fire in a denim dress. Every cowboy in this crazy town trying hard to impress. Sheriff parked outside the door, but he ain't coming in, 'cause even lawmen need a break from the world they're living in. One more song! One more round! One more! Boots on the bar tonight, drinking under neon lights, hands in the air, whole town singing like we own this wild life. No tomorrow on our minds, just guitars and cheap red wine. Yeah, we're burning like the stars tonight, with our boots on the bar tonight. Come on! Somebody broke a chair in the back. Oh, leave him alone. He's dancing through heartbreak again. Hey! Boots on the bar tonight, whole damn place coming alive. Cowgirl swinging, whiskey pouring, everybody feeling right. If the morning comes too soon, we'll howl right at the moon. Yeah, this town was born to raise some noise, with our boots on the bar tonight. Band slows, crowd still cheering. Tip your bartender, boys, and somebody carry Earl home again. Then stomp those boots and sing it with us. Funny how something so small can carry so much weight. I tried to take it off, but I just couldn't. It's been a while since you walked out, but your shadow's still around, in every room and every sound, in every place I look, you're found. I boxed up all your memories like I was supposed to do. But there's one thing I held on to. Yeah, I couldn't let go of you. I still wear your ring, though you don't wear mine. Still feel your love like it never left my side. I know you're gone, but I can't move on. No matter how hard I try, I still wear your ring, like you're still mine. They all say I should move along, that time will heal the pain, but they don't hear your voice at night calling out my name. I've met a few who tried to stay, but I pushed them all away. 'Cause loving someone new feels wrong when you still live in yesterday. I still wear your ring, though you don't wear mine. Still feel your love like it never left my side. I know you're gone, but I can't move on. No matter how hard I try, I still wear your ring, like you're still mine. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd fix the things I broke. I'd listen more, I'd hold you close instead of letting go. But sorry comes too late when love has walked away. Now I'm stuck here holding on to words I couldn't say. The shine's worn off this band of gold, but it still cuts just the same. A reminder of forever that I couldn't maintain. Maybe someday I'll take it off and finally set you free, but tonight it stays right here where you used to be. I still wear your ring, even though you're gone. Still hear your voice in every sad old song. I lost it all the day you walked away, and I've been paying for it every single day. I still wear your ring in every broken way. Guess some promises don't ever fade, even when love does. So fade out. Every night, same habit. Light switch clicks. Don't even know why I still do it. There's dust gathering on your mailbox side, roses dying by the gate. but I still water them every morning, like somehow you ain't too late. Neighbors probably think I'm crazy, waiting like I always do, but this old house still feels alive every time I think of you. Some people move on easy, I just learned to wait. I still leave the porch light on, like you might come home tonight, like your truck might pull up slow underneath that pale moonlight. Everybody tells me let go, but my heart won't listen yet. So I still leave the porch light on, for a love I can't forget. Your boots are by the back door still, covered up in faded dust, and your favorite record's spinning slow, like it's holding on to us. I tried packing up the memories, but they never stayed boxed away, 'cause every little thing around here still whispers your name. Some nights I swear I see you standing in that drive. I still leave the porch light on, like you might come home tonight, like your truck might pull up slowly underneath that pale moonlight. Everybody tells me let go, but my heart won't listen yet. So I still leave the porch light on, for a love I can't forget. And if there's somewhere souls can wander after goodbye takes hold, maybe your heart still finds this porch when the night air turns cold. And maybe every shining bulb against this darkened sky is just my way of saying you're still loved tonight. I still leave the porch light on, though deep down I know the truth, that some people leave forever, no matter what we do. But loving you was worth the pain and every tear I cried. So I'll keep that old light burning till my own goes out someday. Porch swing moving softly, wind through trees, lights still on. Long pause, just in case. Don't even know why I still do it.
Heavy iron rolling on the black track, pale moon hanging in the cold. I see the towns flying by like cards, stacked against the night. stacked against the night. The steam is rising purple through the pines. The engine screams for a home. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday. Yesterday, I feel the weight. Midnight train, yeah. You are standing at the water tank, waving with a hand of bone. I reach out but the wind is hard. The fire burns the hour. The fire burns the hours. There is no stopping now. I carry the stone in my throat. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday. Yesterday, I feel the weight. Midnight train. Down the line, back to the start. Yesterday, burning eyes. Yesterday, rolling home. Midnight train. Train rolling back to yesterday. Yesterday, I feel the weight. Midnight train, standing at the water tank, waving with a hand of bone. I reach out but the wind is hard. The fire burns the hour. The fire burns the hours. There is no stopping now. I carry the stone in my throat. Midnight train rolling back to yesterday. Yesterday, I feel the weight. Midnight train, down the line, back to the start. Yesterday, burning eyes. Yesterday, midnight train. Sky's the color of a fresh bruise, heavy smoke cutting the line. Don't come clean anymore, scrubbing till the skin's raw. Raw. I hear the rhythm of the crane, dragging the weight of the world. Burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Whistle screams through the valley, thick heat hitting my throat. Don't look up at the sun. Don't look up. Dust is the only thing I taste. Iron is the only thing I know. Burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Old man sweat in the metal, my own life in the rust. I'm just fuel for the engine, grinding down to the dust, burning red, iron in the blood, iron in the bone. Everything I am is for the furnace. Everything I am is for the fire. Let it burn until the sky goes dark. Iron in the blood, iron, iron. The porch steps have given way to the weeds. The roof is leaning hard toward the ground. I came back just to see what was left. There isn't much, but there isn't much of anything now. The oak tree is taller than I remember. It's the only thing still standing straight. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass in the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. The white paint is peeled away like skin, showing the gray wood underneath. I found the notches on the door frame, marking the years when we were free. I close my eyes and hear the laughter carried on the breeze through the pines. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass and the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. Time is a heavy hand on a shoulder. It pushes us further down the road. I'd stay here if I could just hold on, but the creek is somewhere else to go. At the house on Willow Creek, where the water runs cold and deep, I hear a young boy call out my name across the tall grass in the rain. Everything changes, but the creek's the same. It stays the same. Willow Creek, running cold and deep. Willow Creek. I remember that first hello, like a spark I didn't know, would turn into this fire so strong. Now I know where I belong. You were standing in the summer light, hair blowing in the golden sky. I was nervous, lost for words, but you smiled and changed the world. From that moment, hand in hand, we rode dreams in shifting sand. Every laugh and every tear just brought us closer here. All the roads we walked through led my heart straight to you. So marry me on this country road, where the wildflowers grow, with the sunset painting gold, on a love we'll always hold. No fancy lights, just you and me, under stars so wild and free. Say you'll stay, don't ever go. Marry me on this country road. Front porch talks till way past 10, dreaming about where we've been. Every plan just feels so right when I'm holding you this tight. Simple life is all I need, just your heart right next to me. Every day I wake and see you're my forever, you're my dream. Through the storms and the blue, I'll keep choosing you. So marry me on this country road, where the wildflowers grow, with the sunset painting gold, on a love we'll always hold. No fancy lights, just you and me, under stars so wild and free. Say you'll stay, don't ever go. Marry me on this country road. When we're old and our hair turns gray, I'll still love you the same way. Every wrinkle, every line tells a story. You're still mine through every high and every low. You're the only home I know. Take my heart, it's yours to keep, now and for eternity. So marry me on this country road, let the whole world know, with every vow that we will say, love will never fade away. No fancy dreams could match this life. I just wanna call you mine. Say you'll stay, don't let me go. Marry me on this country road. Just you and me, for all our days. On this country road, we'll stay.
Distant siren, radio crackle. Unit 3, we got a house fire on Maple Street. Boots hitting pavement, door slam, siren gets louder. Yeah, that's my street. Red lights cutting through the dark, smoke rising in the sky. Every second counts tonight, no time to wonder why. Helmet on and heartbeat loud, adrenaline takes control. There's a family in that burning house, and I ain't losing one more soul. Fear don't wait, but neither do I. I'm running into the fire while the whole world's running out, through the flames and the fallen walls. This is what I believe. There's a little girl trapped upstairs, calling out for help. And I'd rather face the flames tonight than live with losing myself. Some men run from the fire, some run straight inside. I'm running into the fire while the whole world's running out. Through the flames and the falling walls, through the fear and the doubt. If I don't make it back tonight, just know I gave it all. I'm running into the fire. When I hear that sound of crackling fire, heartbeat, heat closing in, can't see a thing. Just her voice in the smoke, trembling. I reach out, feel her hand. Hold on, kid, I got you. Crash, silence, then breathe. I ran into the fire while the whole world ran away. Through the flames I found a reason why I chose this way. And I made it out alive tonight with her safe in my arms. I keep running into the fire. Every time that alarm, sirens fade, birds, soft wind. Sun's coming up on Maple Street. Deep breath, another life still breathing. Quiet pause. That's enough for me. Yeah, that's my street.
The dashboard bulbs are dimming out, lint caught in the plastic vents. A plastic ring from a Cracker Jack box sits on the ledge by the glass. The engine has a rhythmic tick, counting down a life I didn't ask for. The smell of pine from a cardboard tree can't hide the scent of wet dogs and oil. One more drive tonight, one more drive, past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old Apola tree, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. Past the sign for the close sawmill, where my old man spent his back. I'm wearing his denim jacket now, the elbows are worn through to the hair. The elbows are worn through to the hair. I didn't leave a note on the table. She knows the sound of the gravel spitting. She knows I'll be back before the frost. One more drive tonight, one more drive, past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old Apola tree, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. The asphalt breaks at the county line, the steering wheel kicks against my palms. It isn't a dead or a woman I'm dodging, just the way to sitting still too long in a house that remembers everything. One more drive tonight, one more drive. Past the wire and the tall weeds, wrapped in the smell of old Apola trees, looking for a silence that finally sticks, searching for a silence. Just the tires on the blacktop, driving on one more drive before the sun burns it all away dry. Some summers end, but some stay with you forever. We were young and running nowhere, windows down on Highway 9, old cassette playing softly while your hand was holding mine, while your hand was playing softly, while your hand was holding mine. Bonfire nights beside the river, stars dancing in your eyes, back when life felt wide open, like forever never dies. Oh, the summer we never forgot, those midnight dreams and parking lot talks, every laugh still echoes loud, like smoke floating through the clouds. And even though the years moved on, a part of us still lives in those songs. Yes, somewhere in my heart lives the summer we never forgot. That little town still feels the same, but we both became someone new. But we both became someone new. Funny how time keeps moving while memories stay true. I still pass that old gas station where you kissed me in the rain, and for one brief second I can feel you once again. Oh, the summer we never forgot, those midnight drives and old bar stops, every road still brings me back to footprints fading in the grass. And even though the world moved on, your memory still holds on strong. Yes, somewhere in my soul lives the summer we never forgot. Maybe that's the way life works, the best days never really leave. They become little pieces of us, hidden underneath everything. And every time the warm wind blows, I hear your voice again. Oh, the summer we never forgot still burns inside my heart. Every sunset, every song still feels like you belong. Though forever came and went, I'd relive every moment. Yes, somewhere beyond the dark, never forgot. Some memories don't fade away. Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, everyone a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the way to hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. Maybe strength has learned how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking. Cause the deepest wounds inside us can be strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived. These scars speak my name, my weakness, not my shame. My weak became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me.
City lights and midnight calls, laughing loud in crowded halls. Didn't know where it would go, just two hearts moving slow. Then you took me out of town, dirt road, nowhere around. Radio playing low, stars putting on a show. No more noise, no more rush, just your hand, just your touch. In that quiet country air, I knew something real was there. Somewhere between fast and slow, I felt something start to grow. From neon nights to sunrise skies, I found truth in your eyes. Left the noise, found a way to something real that stayed. No more running, no more games, just your heart calling my name. From the city to the field, you showed me how traded chaos for the calm, your head resting on my arm. Bonfire burning in the dark, you lit up my broken heart. Every mile we drove away felt like home in every way. Didn't need no crowded room, just your love under that moon. Funny how a change of place led me right into your grace. From neon nights to sunrise skies, I found truth in your eyes. Left the noise, found a way to something real that stayed. No more running, no more games, just your heart calling my name. From the city to the fields, you showed me how love feels. We were lost in different worlds, chasing lights that never turned into something we could hold, something more than just a show. Now I see it clear and true, all I ever needed was you. From neon nights to sunrise skies, you're the reason I'm alive. Every road led me here, far away from all my fears. No more running, no more lies, I see forever in your eyes. From the chaos we once knew, now my world begins with you. No more neon lights tonight, just you and me and a sky full of stars.
inch left a bruise on my palm today. I'm hauling a load of cedar and pine. The dash light is dim and the heater is loud, but it keeps the winter away. But it keeps the winter away from my skin. Just a working man on a blacktop road, trying to outrun the weight of the day. I reach for the knob to kill the silence, and the needle landed right on the mark. The radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. I remember the way the tailgate shook when we sat by the creek in the mud. You had your boots off and your hair tied back, humming along to that lonesome bridge. Now the leather on the seat is cracked and cold, and the landscape looks like a jagged tooth. The sky is heavy with the coming snow, but that melody is keeping me warm. The radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. It's a 3-minute ghost in the dark. You don't care that you're long gone, or that I'm falling like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. Maybe the DJ's is lonely too, spinning these records for the tired and the lost. It's a small mercy in a hard-hearted world to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, to hear your voice in a steel guitar string, even if it hurts to sing along. The radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. It's a 3-minute you long gone, or that I'm falling apart at the seams. It just sings like it's yesterday afternoon, back when the world felt right and true. Yeah, the radio still plays your song. Still plays your song. I'm just pulling off the shoulder now, watching the signal start to fade. Play it one more time. Glass is heavy on the pine, iron stove is choked with soot, draft is coming through the floor, right where the winter took its foot. I poured the medicine to the mark, bottles sweating on the wood. I tell you that I'm sorry now, if I thought it'd do some good. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing the smoke of it, waiting for the house to fall. Let it fall, let it fall. I traded my youth for a paycheck, I traded my lungs for the cold. Thought I was building us a home, but I only dug a deeper hole. You're lying still beneath the quilt, turning from the man I am. I'm sitting here with shaking hands, doing the only thing I can. We're burning down to the cold white ash, just a heat that don't reach the wall. I'm swallowing the smoke of it. The bottle's dry, the grate is cold, just the smoke before the sun, just the smoke.
There's a song playing on the radio, takes me back to a place I know, where your laugh was all I need, and love was wild and free. We were kids on a gravel road, chasing dreams we couldn't hold, barefoot running through the night, living fast in neon light. Old guitar and a pickup bed, every word we never said, didn't need to understand. We had forever in our hands. Time was slow, hearts were fast, never thought it wouldn't last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. Saw your name in an old cafe, like a ghost from yesterday. Every memory came alive, like you never said goodbye. Summer nights and county fairs, wind still blowing through your hair. I can close my eyes and see you still dancing next to me. Maybe time moves on too fast, but some love was built to last. Back when we were young and free, you meant everything to me. Every laugh, every kiss was a moment I still miss. We were fire in the dark, leaving footprints on my heart. Even though those days are gone, you're still where I belong. If I could go back for a day, I wouldn't change a single thing. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still live it all again. That love made who I am, every scar, every plan. And no matter where I go, you're the best I'll ever know. Back when we were young and free, you were everything to me. Every dream, every touch, God, I still miss it so much. We were fine. Forever leave your mark. Even though life moved along, you're still where I belong. Yeah, back when we were young, it felt like forever.
Wrote your name 1,000 times, but never had the courage to send it. There's a box beneath my bed, full of words I never said. Every page a piece of you, every line I couldn't get through. Ink was falling like the rain, trying hard to numb the pain. But every letter that I wrote still got stuck inside my throat. All these letters I never sent, full of love and full of regret. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in me today. If I had just one more try, I wouldn't let it pass me by. Now you're gone and all that's left are these letters I never sent. I remember nights alone, dialing numbers on my phone, hoping somehow you would hear all the things I held in fear. But silence always answered back, like a train off a broken track. And every second turned to dust, buried deep in what was us. All these letters I never sent, full of love and full of regret. Every word I couldn't say still echoes in me today. If I had just one more try, I wouldn't let it pass me by. Now you're gone and all that's left are these letters I never sent. Oh, if I could rewrite every line, I'd say I love you one more time. I'd hold you close, I wouldn't run, wouldn't hide from what we were becoming. But time don't turn and hearts don't wait. Now I'm left here with the weight. All these letters I never sent, now they're all I represent. Every tear I never showed, every truth I never told. If love was more than just a chance, I would have fought with both my hands. Now you're gone and I repent for the letters I never sent. If you ever find these words, I hope you know they were always meant for you. Diesel engines humming, coffee pouring, lighter flicks. Funny thing about roads, deep breath. They don't just take you places, they change who you are. 18 with a worn-out back and a rusted Chevrolet. Thought freedom meant a runaway life with no reason left to stay. I slept beneath motel signs and danced with trouble now and then. Every wrong turn, every bar fight made me who I am. Some miles leave scars, some become your soul. every lonely midnight highway that never slowed me down. I've lost love, lost faith, lost pieces of myself, but every mile I traveled through brought me back to truth. Yeah, these are the roads that made me. There was a waitress down in Tulsa who almost made me stay, and a preacher in New Mexico who taught me how to pray. I buried friends in Texas dirt, watched dreams fade in the rain, but every sunset taught this heart how to stand through pain. You can't erase the past, but you can learn from it. These are the roads that made me. Every heartbreak, every town, every lonely midnight highway that never slowed me down. I've lost love, lost faith, lost pieces of myself, but every mile I traveled through brought me back to truth. Yeah, these are the roads that made me. And when my final road appears beyond this life someday, I hope the ones I loved and lost will meet me on the way. Maybe heaven's just another highway with no pain and no regrets, where tired souls keep rolling free and the sun never sets. These were the roads that made me, not the money or the fame, but every soul across my path and every lesson wrapped in pain. And if I had to live it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause every road I walk through taught this heart to sing. Truck engine starts, morning birds, tires rolling slowly, still got a little gas left, small chuckle. Guess the road ain't done with me yet. Engine fades into open highway wind.
My spurs are in a cardboard box, pushed back behind the kitchen sink. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Hardwood floorboards catch the heat. Window unit shakes inside the frame. Yellow cabs are stalling on the street. Stalling on the street. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every star is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. loading crates down on Pier 19. Hands are rough and stained with grease. Found a bit of clover in the tread of my left boot when I got home. Reminded me of how the valleys smelled. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. The stitching is coming loose at the seams, just like my knees when the rain starts. I won't trade it for a suit and tie. I'll go to the ground in this high 6 feet deep. This ain't just leather and silver snaps. It's the dirt I ate in Cheyenne. Every scar is a mile I walk back home. The last rodeo jacket keeps the cold away. Keeps the cold away. It's the only skin I ever really own. Just a long way from the grass, linoleum under my feet, 12 stories up.
The iron chain links are colored like old rust. The July heat sits heavy on the shingle roof. I watch the wood slats go back and forth. I watch the wood slats go back and forth. No one is sitting there, but the wind is enough. It makes a sound like a dry throat clearing, counting the minutes of a long Saturday afternoon. The porch swing still moves. My grandfather came home from the factory line. His boots were heavy with the greasing machines. He sat right here and watched the dust settle, talking about the foreman and the strike in May. He said a man is only as good as his word, and a word is only as good as the pay. The porch swing still moves. Mother shelled peas into a dented tin pot. The sound was like hail on a summer porch. She watched her boys grow taller than the railing, checking the mailbox for things we did not want. She knew the draft board had a long memory. The porch swing still moves. We used to jump off into the tall green grass before we knew about lines drawn on a map, or why the neighbors stopped speaking to each other. The swing was a ship or a high mountain peak. We used to jump off into the tall green grass, thinking world became a much smaller place. The porch swing still moves. The paint is peeling off in white jagged flakes, like the skin of an old man after the sun. The town has changed and the mill is closed down, but the rhythm of the porch remains the same. It is a metronome for the things we have lost and the things we are still afraid to name. The porch swing still moves. I am the one sitting in the quiet light now, checking the horizon for a storm or a friend. The wood groans under the weight of my years. I remember the laughter and the quiet cries. I remember the laughter and the quiet crying. The air is moving and the chain gives a pull. The porch swing moves through the silence. The porch swing still moves back and forth.
Ain't no rush in this old town. Sun goes slow when you're around. Got everything I'll ever need right here with you and me. Front porch swing, creaking sound, your bare feet on the ground. Sweet tea sweating in the sun, lazy days just having fun. You laugh like a summer breeze, blowing soft through the trees. Every little thing you do feels like home when I'm with you. Don't need no big city lights, got your love, that's my life. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road. No matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. Sunday church, old back pew, praying just to stay with you. Truck rides under painted skies, stars reflecting in your eyes. Every mile, every turn, every lesson that we learn leads me right back to your heart, like that's where I should start. Through every change we go through, I keep falling for you. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road. No matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. When the years start passing by and there's silver in our lives, I still reach out for your hand like I did when this began. Through every storm, every fall, you're the answer to it all. Ain't no doubt, I've always known you're the place I call my home. Home ain't a place I know, it's wherever you go. In your arms I find my truth. Girl, my whole world is you. Through the highs and the lows, down every winding road. No matter where life may roam, baby, you're my home. Yeah, wherever you are, that's where I belong.
The highway is a long, dark ribbon stretching past the trees and silos. Green light from the dash hits my hands while the whole world is fast asleep. While the whole world is fast asleep, I was looking for a distraction, anything to stop the thinking, stop the thinking. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. I can still feel the way you breathe, leaning your head against the door. We were just kids with a full tank and nowhere left to go. The steering wheel feels cold and heavy until the chorus starts to rise, until the chorus starts to rise. Now the singer has your exact tone, asking me why I ever walked away. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. It's a miracle of towers and wires sending your heart through the clouds. I'm finally hearing what you meant when the words were hard to find. The radio knew my name tonight like it saw me through the glass, playing every memory we ever had, one chord at a time. The DJ spoke your secret thoughts straight into the middle of my chest. The airwaves brought you back again. Driving toward the edge of the map with your voice on every station. Yeah, the radio knew my name. Down this empty road, just you and me in the airwaves. Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light, and every scar survived the fire. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, and I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me.
I didn't choose every road I took, but every road chose who I became. been driving through the midnight with a heart full of mistakes. Every mile a silent lesson, every turn a choice I made. I've seen cities come and go, like the people in my life. Some stayed long enough to change me, some just passed me by. Every road that made me strong, every place where I went wrong, every mile I walked alone led me closer to my home. Through the dust and through the pain, through the sunshine and the rain, every step that set me free was a road that made me me. There were nights I kept on running from the man I couldn't face. Tried to hide inside the shadows, but you can't outrun your fate. I've been lost more times than I know, felt like giving up the fight, but every road that nearly broke me was the one that gave me light. Every road that made me strong, every road that made me strong, every place where I went wrong, every place where I went wrong, every mile I walked alone, every mile I walked alone led me closer to my home. Through the dust and through the pain, through the dust and through the pain, through the sunshine and the rain, through the sunshine and the rain, every step that set me free was a road that made me me. If I could turn around, would I change a single mile? Or would I take the same road back just to see your smile? 'Cause every scar I carry now, every tear I've ever known, built the man who's standing here, finally at home. Every road that made me strong, every road that made me strong, was a place where I belong, every place where I belong. Every fall and every climb was just part of this design. Through the dark I found my way to the man Some people lose themselves on the highway. Some people find God there. Cheap motel off exit 17, neon buzzing through the storm. One flickering sign saying vacancy, like it's waiting for the warm. I dropped my keys beside the bedside lamp, stared at the peeling walls. Funny how silence hits the hardest when nobody calls. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and pages worn like me. Every prayer and every line still trying to save this life of mine. And though the miles keep rolling on, part of me still feels lost. Yeah, somewhere beneath these midnight skies, I'm still searching for the light. There's a photograph inside my wallet of a girl I let down bad, and a note Mama wrote years ago saying, son, don't lose what you have. The TV glows with faded reruns as thunder shakes the room, and every passing semi-truck sounds like another goodbye tune. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and old ghosts haunt me. Every scar and every sin still trying to pull me in. And though tomorrow feels unsure, some wounds still endure. Yeah, somewhere through this pouring rain, I still whisper your name. Maybe broken men keep driving, 'cause standing still hurts worse. And maybe grace arrives slowly on roads filled with regret and dirt. And every time those pages turn, I still hear heaven calling. Now it's the Motel Bible by exit 17, and a soul caught in between. Every tear and every prayer, still searching for repair. And though life keeps moving on, part of me still holds on. Right there
that neon cross, trying hard not to get lost. Some highways lead nowhere, and some led you back to yourself.
Beer is sweating on the wood. You haven't looked at me all night. The red sign is buzzing on the wall, color in the tears you try to hide. We are sitting in this padded booth with nothing left to say. Bright lights and lonely hearts searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. You are already gone. The ice is melting in your glass, a little pool of water on the rain. I wanna tell you not to leave, but the words are stuck inside my chest. I watch you turn your wedding band, like you're trying to set it free. Bright lights and lonely hearts searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. You are already gone. The piano plays a heavy song about a man who lost it all. I guess he knows just how I feel, waiting for the hammer to fall. Bright lights and lonely hearts searching for a way to stay. We are sitting at the same table, but you are already gone. Already gone. Just the sound of the back door and the buzzing in my head. Lonely hearts, just lonely hearts. Everybody's got scars, some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine, but every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose, but I survived the flame. Yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. 'Cause the deepest wounds inside us can become the strongest light. And every scar reminds me I survived the fight. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame, and I'll never hide again. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me, but it didn't defeat me.
With boom, with boots dragging down the aisle, with whiskey on my breath. Every stained glass saint up there looks disappointed yet. Preacher stopped his midnight prayer when he saw me walk inside. Guess broken men look different when they got nowhere left to hide. I spent my whole life running, now I'm too tired to run. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my soul, like counting up the cost. I ain't looking for salvation, just somewhere I belong. While midnight church bells echo through a heart that's done so wrong. Lit a candle for the people that I failed along the way, for the love I couldn't hold on to and the words I didn't say. There's a Bible in the front row, open thin from years of tears. Funny how a little faith feels bigger near your fear. Maybe grace ain't earned it all, maybe it just finds you. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my soul, like counting up the cost. I ain't looking for salvation, just somewhere I belong. While midnight church bells echo through a heart that's done so wrong. If If my mama's somewhere listening, past the stars and endless skies, I hope she knows I finally came back, even if it took my whole damn life. And if the Lord still keeps a table for the souls who lost their way, maybe there's a seat still waiting for a man like me someday. Midnight church bells ringing, but they don't sound cold tonight. Every echo feels like mercy, breaking through the dark inside. I came searching for forgiveness, but found something even more. A little peace I never felt behind these old church doors. Rain stopping, church door opens, morning birds slowly appear. Storm finally passed. Deep breath. Yes, even lost souls can find their way home. Soft church bell in distance fade out.
The leather on this stool is cracked and cold. I keep my elbow parked on the edge, right where you used to rest your hand. The ice is melting into a dark puddle while the clock on the wall stays still. I can still smell your perfume in the smoke. These whiskey nights and old goodbyes are all I have to hold me now. The red signs are buzzing overhead, setting fire to the water in my glass. I am just a man in a denim jacket, waiting for the stain to finally pass. You had a way of laughing at the band, even when the singer was out of tune. Now the music just sounds like wind blowing through a valley in the dark. I order one for me and none for you. None for you. Counting the circles the bottle leaves behind. These whiskey nights and old goodbyes are all I have to hold me now. The red signs are buzzing overhead, setting fire to the water in my glass. I am just a man in a denim jacket, waiting for the stain to finally pass. Some people say time is a healer, but they never sat where I am sitting, watching the bottom of a bottle tell me every truth just another round. Another night of letting go. Whiskey nights, oh goodbyes, oh goodbyes.
Leather wallet opens. Old photograph crinkles softly. Distant train horn. Been carrying this picture longer than I should have. Slow breath. But some memories don't know how to let go. Your smile still frozen in that frame. Summer of '92. Standing by that county fair like life was made for me and you. Edges worn and colors fading from years inside my coat. But every crease across that paper still feels like holding hope. Funny how one photograph can stop a whole heart cold. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. I found it at a truck stop diner while digging for spare change, and for a second I could hear you laugh like nothing ever changed. Waitress asked, "You miss her still?" I just smiled and looked away. Some kinds of love don't disappear, they just learn how to stay. Time may fade the colors, but never the feeling. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. And if there's somewhere souls can see us after this life fades away, maybe you still watch me sometimes on these long and lonely days. Maybe love leaves little traces that time can't take apart, like old photographs and midnight prayers pressed against the heart. That faded photograph in my wallet don't hurt like it once did. Now it feels more like a thank you for the life we almost lived,
And though I'll always miss you, I finally understand. Some people leave forever, but never leave your hands. Photograph gently folded back into wallet. Guess I don't carry this picture, because I'm stuck in the past. Wallet closes softly. I carry it because you mattered. Fade into distant train sound.
Flowing river, old radio static searching for signal. Dad used to say, river remembers every man that crosses it. Soft splash of water. Guess it remembers me too. There's an old wood dock past Carter's Bend, where I spent my younger days, skipping stones and chasing dreams, before life pulled me away. I carved our initials in that pine back in the summer of '81. Thought love would last forever then. Funny how forever comes undone. Some things fade with time, some never really leave. The river knows my name, every tear I tried to hide, every prayer I whispered low on those long and lonely nights. It carries every memory like the current carries rain. Yeah, the river knows my story, and it still calls my name. Mama's house got sold last spring, now strangers own the land, but I still see her standing there, waving with both hands. And my brother left for Memphis town, said he'd never come back here, but I swear I heard him crying once when Daddy disappeared. Funny how a river runs, but somehow always stays. The river knows my name, every tear I tried to hide, every prayer I whispered low on those long and lonely nights. It carries every memory like the current carries rain. Yeah, the river knows my story, and it still calls my name. Maybe souls move like water, never really gone, just flowing through the shadows long after we move on. And maybe when my time comes and they lay me in the clay, the river will keep on singing long after I fade away. The river knows my name, but it don't hold me down. Every hurt I carried once feels lighter somehow now. And when my journey's over, like the sunset after rain, I'll drift into forever, where the river calls my name. River flowing stronger, evening crickets, water keeps moving. Guess that's life. Radio static returns briefly, then silence. Dry desert wind, old saloon sign creaking slowly. Used to be, this heart was full of life. Now it's just another ghost town, with your name on every street. There's an old motel off Highway 3, where we stayed one summer night. Neon buzzing through the curtains, while you held me through the light. Now the windows all are broken, and the parking lot's gone dry. Funny how places fall apart the same way people sometimes do inside. Every road I take these days still leads back to you somehow. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing's really changed. The love we built got buried here, beneath the dust and pain. Yeah, I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Your laughter used to fill these rooms like jukebox songs at night. Now silence hangs from every wall, like faded neon lights. There's a chair beside the window that nobody moves no more. And every time the wind blows hard, I swear I hear you at the door. Some hearts heal with time, mine just echoes louder. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Maybe somewhere past this life there's a town still glowing bright, where broken souls find peace again and lost love survives the night. And maybe when my days are done, I'll see your face once more, waiting underneath those neon stars, by heaven's old saloon door. I was living in the ghost town of your memory, but the dust is settling down. Every lonely road I wandered on ain't holding me now. Your love will always live somewhere, like an old forgotten flame. But I ain't dying inside the ghost town of your memory again. When stronger saloon sign squeaks, distant train horn. Some towns disappear slowly, just like old love. Wind fades into empty silence. Ain't all bars made of steel, some you carry deep inside. Cold walls in a narrow bed, counting cracks above my head. Every night feels just the same, echoes calling out my name. Got a number, lost my past. Time moves slow, but guilt moves fast. Every choice I can't undo leads me right back here with you. I thought I could outrun the truth, but it was running too. These bars ain't just steel, they're the things I didn't heal. Every lie, every scar, every step that went too far. I can walk out someday free, but these chains stay with me, 'cause the hardest prison walls are the ones you never see. Mama's letter came last week, said she still prays for me. Told me, son, don't lose your soul, even where you're forced to be. I ain't cried in years gone by, but her words broke something loose. Guess a man can hide his tears, but not the weight of truth. Every night I face myself, a judge with no excuse. These bars ain't just steel, they're the things I didn't heal. Every lie, every scar, every step that went too far. I can walk out someday free, but these chains stay with me, 'cause the hardest prison walls are the ones you never see. Oh, the ones you
something earned. Maybe it's just found in the moment you admit you've been breaking down. These bars ain't just steel, but they're teaching me to feel. Every scar, every fall ain't the end of it all. If I ever walk out free, I'll be who I should have been, 'cause the man I was before ain't the man I am within. Gate opens, footsteps, bird sound. Sun feels different. Deep breath. Maybe freedom starts inside.
There's dust on my old guitar tonight, sitting quiet, quiet by the wall. Haven't played those strings much lately, since you stopped calling at all. Used to write songs on the back porch while the sunset painted gold. Now silence fills the spaces where your laughter used to glow. Now there's dust on my old guitar and memories in every scar. Every chord still sounds like you, no matter what I try to do. And though the years keep moving on, part of me still writes these songs. Yes, somewhere deep inside my heart, you still live inside these bars. I remember county fair nights, playing songs beneath the lights. You danced barefoot in the sawdust, like love could last in the sawdust, like love's forever nights. Now the crowds are long gone home, and the neon signs burn low, but every lonely melody still follows where I go. Now there's dust on my old guitar and ghosts beneath these stars. Every highway, every town still turns your memory around. And though life keeps rolling fast, some songs forever last. Yeah, every midnight in the dark still starts with this old guitar.
Maybe music keeps the hurting alive, so we never truly lose the people and the moments that became our favorite tunes. And every time these strings ring out, I still hear your voice somehow.
Now there's dust on my old guitar, but your memory still burns hard. Every tear and every song still reminds me where I belong. And though tomorrow keeps moving on, part of me still holds on. Yes, somewhere beneath these country stars, you still live inside my heart. Some hearts don't break completely, they turn into songs.
Bartender looked at me tonight, said, "You waiting on someone?" I just smiled. Yeah, I was. There's 2 glasses on the table, but I'm drinking here alone. One still full of what we had, one for what is gone. He said you'd be here at 8, like every Friday night. But time keeps ticking louder, and you're nowhere in sight. I got a feeling deep inside, something just ain't right. 2 glasses on the table, but only one gets used. One for me still holding on, one for the truth I never knew. You said forever, meant it then, or at least I thought you did. Now I'm sitting here with both of them and wondering where you've been. I see a car outside the bar, parked across the street, but you ain't walking through that door. You're somewhere I can't see. Then I catch your reflection in the window down the hall, laughing with a stranger like I meant nothing at all. That moment hit like whiskey burns, and everything just turned. 2 glasses on the table, now I finally see one was never meant for me, just your twisted honesty. You held my hand, looked in my eyes, while breaking every vow. Now I'm raising both these glasses, but you should've known by the way you changed, by the silence in your tone, by the nights you said you're busy, but I felt it in my bones. Love don't lie like that, love don't walk away, love don't leave you sitting there with nothing left to say. So I drank them both down slowly, let the truth sink in. Some people love you halfway and leave you where you've been. I placed the ring beside the glass, watched the neon glow, and walked out of that bar tonight, finally letting go. 2 glasses on the table, now there's none for you. I'm done believing broken words and promises untrue. You lost me in that moment when you chose someone new. Now I'm walking out the door, and I'm finally through. Soft guitar, no piano, no more waiting, no more lies. Pause. Soft piano playing, low crowd murmur, whiskey glass set down slowly. Bartender asked me tonight why you keep staring at that empty chair. Small sigh, 'cause somebody used to sit there. You always loved these old bar songs, the kind that hurt real slow. You'd laugh and say, turn it up, whenever George came on the radio. Now I sit here by myself, where your shadow still remains, and every neon light in here still glows around your name. Some people leave this world, but never leave your heart. If heaven has a honky-tonk, I know you're dancing there tonight, spinning slow beneath the stars, under neon angel lights. And if they've got old country songs, I know you're singing every line. If heaven has a honky-tonk, I hope they let you stay all night. Your favorite boots still by the bed, covered up in dust. Funny how the smallest things still break a man like us. I tried not coming here no more, but memories pull me in, 'cause every corner of this old bar feels like you again. And every midnight melody still sounds a little like goodbye. If heaven has a honky-tonk, I know you're dancing there tonight, spinning slow beneath the stars, under neon angel lights. And if they've got old country songs, I know you're singing every line. If heaven has a honky-tonk, I hope they let you stay all night. Maybe somewhere past the moon, there's a bar that never closes, where broken hearts finally heal, and nobody feels lonely. Maybe every soul we miss ain't really far away. Maybe they're just dancing softly on the other side of grace. If heaven has a honky-tonk, save me a stool someday. We'll laugh about these crazy years and all the songs we used to play. And when my time on earth is done, don't cry when I cross that line. Just know I'm heading for that honky-tonk, to hear your voice one more time. Hold jukebox playing softly. One more song, sweetheart. Jukebox crackles, slow piano fades. See you down the road. Silence. Silence.
My denim coat smells like charred hickory. The cab of this Ford is holding the chill. The cab of this Ford is holding the chill. Left the creek bed an hour ago. Left the boys laughing in the dark. Now it's just me and the high beams cutting through the fog on Highway 10. Back in the pines, way back in the pines. When the bonfire burned, we felt alive. The world didn't stretch past the light, but wood turns to ash and people go home, and the mountain gets quiet and cold. Yeah, the mountain gets quiet and cold. Clay talked about his youngest girl's fever, how the overtime don't cover the pills, how the overtime don't cover the pills. We passed a plastic jug of clear corn, burning our throats to feel something real. We were honest for a minute or two underneath the oaks by the water, just for a little while. When the bonfire burned, we felt alive. The world didn't stretch past the light, but wood turns to ash and people go home, and the mountain gets quiet and cold. Yeah, the mountain gets quiet and cold. Sparks flew up like dying stars, lost in the black above the ridge. The circle broke when the fuel ran out. Now I'm just driving toward the morning alone. Driving alone. When the bonfire burned, we felt alive. The world didn't stretch past the light, but wood turns to ash and people go home, and the mountain gets quiet and cold. Yeah, the mountain gets quiet and cold. Just ash in the pit now, just a smell on my coat. The heater's finally kicking in, way back in the pines.
Angin pelan, suara langkah di tanah, burung pagi. This land, it knows my name, Genggam Tanah. Been calling me long before I understood why. Sun comes up on a tired old man with dirt beneath his nails. Every line upon his face tells 1,000 weathered tales. Same old hat, same broken fence, same road he's always known. Ain't chasing down no big city dreams. This feels the only home. Time don't stop. but it sure slows down out here. These fields remember me, every step I've ever made, every drop of sweat and blood, every prayer I ever prayed. When I'm gone and laid to rest underneath this open sky, these fields will still remember me long after goodbye. There's a tree I planted years ago, now it's standing tall and wide, just like the boy I used to be before I lost my pride. My son don't want this kind of life, says he's leaving town, but I see myself in his restless eyes when he thinks I'm not around. You can run from where you're from, but it never leaves your soul. These fields remember me, every step I've ever made, every drop of sweat and blood, every prayer I ever prayed. When I'm gone and laid to rest underneath this open sky, these fields will still remember me long after goodbye. Maybe one day he'll come back here when the world gets too loud, and he'll finally understand what I'm feeling now. It ain't about the money made or the places that you've been, it's about the roots you leave behind and the life you're living in. These fields remember me, but they'll remember him too. Every step he chooses next, every dream he follows through, and if he finds his way back home, I'll be somewhere in the wind, in every whisper through these fields. He'll hear me once again. Ingen labi kuat, down bergesek. Ain't about holding on, it's about what you leave behind. Burn turbine, fade out.
Rain has a way of telling the truth, even when nobody else will. I've stood alone on empty streets with thunder in my chest, trying hard to hide the hurt, trying hard to rest. Every drop that hit my skin felt like another memory of all the nights I lost myself, trying to be somebody. I learned my lessons in the rain, every tear, every pain, every storm I walked through alone taught my heart how to grow. Though the clouds still call my name, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause the man I am today is built by lessons in the rain. There were nights I cursed the heavens, wondered why life hurt so bad. Watched my dreams run down the gutter like the love I almost had. But the rain kept falling softly, like a voice inside the dark, saying pain won't last forever, just protect your heart. Funny how the worst nights can teach you how to survive. Funny how the broken roads can lead you back to life. And every scar I carry now, every wound beneath my skin, reminds me I kept fighting, even when I couldn't win. I learned my lessons in the rain, through the hurt and through the pain. Every storm that nearly broke me only helped my soul believe. Now when the thunder calls my name, 'cause the man I am today was born from lessons in the rain. Some storms destroy you, some storms create you.
There's a quiet in the evening breeze, your hand resting next to me. No words, but I understand. This is where forever began. Met you on a summer night, underneath those county lights. You were laughing, I was shy, didn't know you'd change my life. Old blue jeans and your wild hair, dancing like you didn't care. From that moment I could see you were everything to me. Every road led me to you, every dream somehow came true. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Sunday mornings, coffee slow, front porch swing, nowhere to go. Your head resting on my chest, in your arms I feel my best. Every laugh, every tear, just makes everything more clear. I don't need a fancy life, just your love right by my side. Through the highs and through the lows, you're the only home I know. So take my hand, don't let it go. Write our story down this road, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. When the years start rolling by and there's silver in our hair, I'll still look into your eyes and find my heaven there. If the world falls all apart, we'll still have what we've made. Just two hearts, one love that will never fade. So take my hand, don't let it go. We'll keep dancing nice and slow, through every storm, through every mile. You're my heart, you're my smile. Under stars of pouring rain, I choose you all over again. If forever's just one place, it's right here in your embrace. Yeah, forever starts today. On this old dirt road we'll stay, just you and me, for all our days on this dirt road. We'll find our way.
I learned real young that not every house feels like a home. I remember plates breaking in the kitchen, Mama crying down the hall. Daddy drinking through the midnight, punching holes into the wall. I was hiding with my headphones, trying not to hear the pain, praying someday I'd escape it before I became the same. I'm a son of a broken home, had to learn to stand alone, built my heart out of the dust when nobody gave me love. Every scar a childhood year made me stronger than they'd hear, made me son of a broken home. Teacher said I looked distracted, guess they saw it in my eyes. A kid carrying too much darkness, trying hard to act alright. I watched friends go home to laughter while I drove through silent streets. Wondering why the world felt warmer to everybody else but me. I'm a son of a broken home, had to learn to stand alone, build my heart out of the dust when nobody gave me love. Every scar a childhood year made me stronger than they'd hear, made me son of a broken home. Maybe that's why I love too hard, or push away the ones I need. But I promised myself one thing, the day I finally leave, the pain stops here with me. I'm a son of a broken home, but I won't stay broken long. Turn survival into faith. Every scar, every tear brought me standing right here. Now the boy nobody knows finally found his way back home. Maybe home is something we build ourselves. Everybody's got scars. Some just hide them better than others. I wear these lines like old tattoos, stories carved beneath my skin, every one a silent memory of where I've been. Some came from love that disappeared, some from battles with myself, some from battles with myself, some from nights I lost my faith and cried for help. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. People only see the surface, they don't know the weight I hold. They don't hear the quiet voices that still echo in my soul. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. I've smiled through broken moments, pretended I was fine. But every scar became a chapter written by hard times. These scars speak my name, tell the story of my pain. Every cut and every bruise was a war I didn't choose. But I survived the flame, yeah, I'm still standing through the rain. Now every mark I carry proud speaks my name out loud. And maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe strength is learning how to carry all the shattered pieces without breaking down. fight. These scars speak my name, not my weakness, not my shame. Every wound became a sign that I made it out alive. Yeah, I survived the flame again. Now every mark I carried proud speaks my name out loud. The pain remembered me. By heading up we made cheers. At all our day, way to come to says my floor has mattered. Weeping morning bats pre-mulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star me. Fear has got this bar. Says my floor has latcher, weeping morning bats pre-mulate. Says my God, the long heat frail star me. I found that old cedar box today, stashed behind the heavy winter coats, tied up with a piece of rough twine and thick with the smell of wood and dirt. Each one's got a stamp that never saw the rain, addressed to a house that's likely torn down now. Just a pile of letters I never sent, a ledger of every word I didn't say. Carrying this weight was always my choice. Carrying this weight was always my choice. But the ink is getting heavy in my hands. Yeah, the silence is a debt I'm paying still. There's one in here from '74, the night I let you walk out to the truck. I had it all worked out on the page, how I changed my ways and quit the bottle, but I folded the paper instead of my pride and let the engine roar, take the place of my voice. Just a pile of letters I never sent, a ledger of every word I didn't say. Carrying this weight was always my choice. Carrying this weight was always my choice. But the ink is getting heavy in my hands. Yeah, the silence is a debt I'm paying still. It's funny how the paper doesn't rot, while the man who wrote it surely has. I could light a match and watch the smoke, but some things are meant to stay buried. But some things are meant to stay buried in the dark where the regret is safe. Just a box of paper, just a box, heavier than any stone I ever hauled. Keep them now, let them stay. Just let them stay, keep until the morning comes, until it comes. I'm crawling slow past the Miller farm, gravel popping under these worn out tires. That old gate is still hanging by a wire, waiting for a hand to pull it shut. Air's thick with honeysuckle and wild hay, takes me back to that first kiss in the dark. Parked by the creek where we left our mark, thinking we'd never have the same for you. These back roads never forget a thing. Every lie and every promise made, they soak up the rain and the hurt, they keep it all in the dirt. Back roads never forget. I learned how to lose on this stretch, trying to outrun what was coming for us. Left a piece of my heart in this red dust, and I ain't looking to find it now. I'm just passing through one last time. These back roads